for week 2 in the NFL. It's Mike Tomlin's 15th home opener as Pittsburgh's head coach. Meanwhile, Las Vegas has won 4 of the past 5 matchups. Get ready for the Raiders and Steelers. Next.
Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. Ray McCloud to return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here come the Steelers now on offense, led out by a man who's been at the control since 2004. 6-time Pro Bowler, Ben Roethlisberger.
And it's not out of the question. It's not out of the realm at all to wonder if this might be the final season for Big Ben, either in a Steeler uniform or in the NFL period. He re-signed back in March saying, it's my greatest honor to be a Pittsburgh Steeler and give my all for the organization. Had a big year in 2020, 33 touchdowns, just 10 interceptions, and led the Steelers to an 11-0 start. You have to think that he would love to end his career the way Peyton Manning and John Elway did, hosting the Lombardi Trophy and heading off into the sunset. Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Roethlisberger. Short little throw to Ebron. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So, Charles, defensively here, you're going up against a veteran quarterback. He's got a lot of know-how, a ton of savvy, but a guy who's not the most mobile of quarterbacks. What's the plan of attack?
You spend all week pumping up your defensive front. Your defensive tackles, your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys who go after the quarterback the most, because you know that he's not going to run and beat you consistently throughout the game. You can rush more aggressively off the edge and even up the middle, because even if he evades you, he's not going to go very far. You have a lot more confidence going after him in the pocket.
Ben to throw again. He'll find Smith-Schuster again. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 32-yard line. Our first carry for Najee Harris. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
2nd and 8 coming up. They hand this off to Harris. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Over the middle, complete. It's Harris. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. This from 42 yards out. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. Throwing to start the drive. Carr will swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And right side, they're going to go option here. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And he is going to have the Raiders first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Carr now on first down. Flush to his right. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big play there for the Raiders.
Well, that's something that this defense is not going to be able to allow if they're going to have success here. They've got to be able to wrap up and get guys on the ground. They end up letting him get away, and it turns into a big play here early on. I can just see veteran observers of the game shaking their heads and talking about the dearth of tackling in the game today.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Davante Adams. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Raiders have taken the lead. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And, you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. McLeod now on the return. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down. One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a 1st down.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. But Charles, you take a look at the draft class for this offense. It's highlighted by a 1st-round pick who provides a much-needed boost to their offensive line.
And you and I both know it's the kind of pick that doesn't often get a fan base really excited. But I know who is excited. Their quarterback. He won't get hit as much, and that should improve the rest of the offense as well.
Roethlisberger now to throw on 3rd down. Throw left side going to be taken in by Harris. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this score will stay right where it is. That would have been from way downtown. Pretty big roll of the dice, and he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder setting up on the other side of the 50 that this was going to be a long shot. But to me, there's really no luck.
There he goes, right side. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. It's a big play there for Vegas. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Carr going to throw. And he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Darren Waller, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Now Carr. And Waller taking it in over the middle.
No tight end had more catches in 2020 than Darren Waller with 107. The 3rd most by a tight end in history. Maybe we should just take the label off and call him an outstanding receiver.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Looking deep for Adams. It got his man complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. It's a big play there for Vegas. Now Carr again. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that is caught. It's Ruggs. Touchdown Vegas. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Carr again here on 2nd and 10. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Play action. Now it's Carr. He'll buy some time right. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Escaping the pressure right. Looking deep for Adams. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for the Raiders.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this 1st half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Again, it's Carr. And this one is incomplete.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up back defensively, and now it brings up third down. Throwing his car on third down. It's complete to Drake. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Again, they'll throw with Carr. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Make it 4 touchdown passes now for Derek. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
And now we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. Carr now on 1st down. Pass caught by Ruggs, middle of the field. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. To try again after the sack. Carr. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand. Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Back deep, Ray McCloud. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. How about this? They'll try the option, left side. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Both of these coaching staffs feverishly making their final plans for the second half. One of these 2 teams is going to get their first win. And for the call, let's kick it back out to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the... On the ground, Jacobs will get the 3rd quarter started. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Carr. Completes this out left to Ruggs. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Henry Ruggs was the first wide receiver taken in the draft a year ago, and he absolutely fit the Raiders' profile of speed, speed, speed. Didn't have the immediate impact that they had hoped. Just 26 catches. Hoping to up his game in 2021. He makes a nice catch there.
A big play that time on the catch and run.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Carr to throw again. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Jet sweep. Carr backs it forward. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Carr going to try and throw on third down. The quick slant caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. From the gun, it's Carr. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Davante Adams, his second touchdown. Carlson now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. Open man, that's Renfro. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. On play action, now Carr. Flushed out right. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 2nd down and 3. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion. I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available, because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Cameron Sutton. And the Steelers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play there for the Raiders. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a quick throw out wide to Ruggs. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. And he is going to have the Raiders first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Now a play fake. Carr. Eluding the pressure right. He hits Adams, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Powers through it. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Come on now, let's go.
Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Carr. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. He'll look downfield for Waller. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So Carr will depart, and on comes the Raider kicker Daniel Carlson for the field goal try. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good...
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they take possession too. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the 2nd half. So after the sack, Carr in Las Vegas with a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Carr. And it's complete to Adams. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final time. as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A quick throw out to Adams on the perimeter. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. And that's complete to Adams. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Now Carr again.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
And the Steelers are right back in this football game.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Las Vegas, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll return home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Cincinnati Bengals.